Welcome to today's Ukraine war update for April 30th, 2026. Ukraine hit Perm for the second straight night. The SBU's Alpha Special Operations Center struck the Lukoil-Permnefteorgsintez refinery again, this time hitting the AVT-4 primary distillation unit, the heart of the plant. Storage tanks are burning. NASA satellite imagery shows a black smoke plume stretching 130 kilometers east of the city. And then, the optic that traveled. Loudspeaker chemical emergency sirens sounded across Perm itself. Governor Makinen called it a, quote, test. Residents reported strong odors. A major Russian city in the Urals, 1,500 kilometers from the front, on civil defense alert. A heavy day. 1,470 Russian troops killed, the highest daily count this week. 119 artillery systems destroyed, exceptionally high. 375 vehicles, 7 tanks. Cumulative losses now past 1.33 million. Russia hit Ukraine overnight with one Iskander ballistic missile and 206 drones. 172 drones intercepted. The missile got through. Daily nationwide tally. For killed, more than 60 injured. Odessa took 2 waves on the historic Perm Orsk district. A kindergarten, a hotel, and a shopping center hit, 20 injured including a critical 17-year-old. Dnipro 2 killed. Energy grid outages reported in 7 oblasts. 177 combat clashes. Pokrovsk took 41 Russian assaults, still hottest. Lukoil 24, Kostiantynivka 22. Russia dropped 226 guided aerial bombs along the line. No confirmed territorial movement. Beyond Perm, the fires at Tuapse from earlier this week are still burning. 8 or more storage tanks destroyed cumulatively. Oil contamination now stretches up to 77 kilometers along the Black Sea coast. Benzene, xylene, and soot in the air at 3 times safe levels. Environmentalists are calling it the worst regional disaster in years. The town is partially evacuated. 2 big global moves today. First, the Victory Day gambit. Putin announced a unilateral 72-hour ceasefire over Russia's May 8 to 10 Victory Day window. Kremlin spokesman Peskov said Ukraine's agreement is, quote, not needed. Zelensky publicly rejected it, quote, not a few hours of safety for a parade in Moscow. He countered with a demand for a long-term ceasefire and instructed his negotiators to contact the Trump team for clarification. Second, Ukrainian Commander-in-Chief Oleksandr Syrsky today ordered mandatory frontline troop rotation. Soldiers will now be rotated out of line positions after a maximum of 2 months. The order is framed as a response to the attrition pressure on the Pokrovsk axis. It is also a quiet acknowledgement of the manpower problem. That wraps up today's update. If you found this useful, press the like button and subscribe in order to support this channel. Stay informed, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.